Today, we will be explaining why not every Etch-a-Sketch reflection is an isometry, and also proving. Firstly, we will start off with the definition of reflection. Given a mirror line, draw a new line that is perpendicular to the mirror line through the point to be reflected. The image is the point on the other side of the mirror line from the original point that is the same distance from the mirror line as the original point is to the mirror line. So we are going to start off by drawing our coordinate plane here, and then I'm going to draw our 2 points. We have 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 5. And so as you can see here, the distance between these 2 points is equal to 5. We are going to draw our line here now on our coordinate plane, right down the middle. And our formula for that is going to be y equals 1/2 times x. So now what we want to do is draw a perpendicular line to that, which is the reciprocal of the original line, so this right here. And so our formula for that perpendicular line is going to be y equals -2 plus 5. So what we did here was we drew our first line equaling y equals 1/2 x, 1/2 times x. And then we drew our perpendicular line, which being the reciprocal of our original line here, equaling to, or our formula for that line is y equals -2x plus 5. Now what we want to do is find that specific point where the 2 lines intersect, which as you can see is right here. And we can just label that B. And in order to find out where they intersect, the point where they intersect, we need to find x and y. Question mark, question mark. We will be needing to find these. Firstly, in order to find x, we have here 1/2 x equals -2x plus 5. So what we want to do first is multiply both sides by 2 in order in the process to get x by itself. So what I did here was multiply this side by 2 and multiply -2x plus 5 by 2 as well. So then we end up with an answer of x equaling -4x plus 10. So we're going to go ahead and add that 4x to the other side, cross that out, 1x plus 4x, giving us 5x, and equal that to 10, bringing us back to high school. Dividing by 5, and we get an answer of x equals 2. Now that we have found our x of 2, we're going to go ahead and find y. So we are going to take y equals 1/2 times 2. Displayed down here, y equals 1/2 times 2, and we know that 1/2 of 2 is 1. So we have y equaling to 1. We are now able to define that our point here, B, the intersecting point, is 2, 1. This one. Now we want to find the point that reflects 0, 5, and I just made that and classified that as point C. We must find, in order to do this, the distance between 0, 5, and B, our intersecting point, and able to find the distance between our B point and C, the point that reflects 0, 5. We know that 0 plus 2 is 2, so we are going to then go over 2 and down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to our point here. And by adding those two together, we know that the distance of our point 0, 5 and then B is 6. So B for distance equals 6. And then to find the distance from B to C, we're going to go over 2 and down 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also how we find our coordinate plane for C. And so we are going to take our 2 plus the 2 equaling to 4, and then our 1 minus 3 giving us a our 1 minus 4 giving us a negative 3. But we can't have a negative answer, so we're going to put that in absolute value. Which will just enable us to add them together, giving us 7. We got a total answer of distance equaling to 7, but our original distance answer here was 6, and because 7 does not equal 6, we then just proved why not every Etch-a-Sketch reflection is an isometry.